Hello student and welcome all in this fishery science video. So here we are going to discuss about the important factors of construction of fish farm. So we know that the success of fish farm depends upon the careful planning and the management. So here are some important factors should considered before the construction of fish farm. In that first point, we must have a layout of a fish farm. Then selection of fish species is also important because the suitable fish species should be selected for the fish farming. Stocking density is another important factor. Then availability of natural food resources is also important because with the help of that availability of natural food resources, we have to better utilize that food resources for the fish production. Then method of harvesting is also important. And last one important factor for the construction of fish farm, that is transportation, preservation and processing facilities. Again, here the selection of site is very also important. Before describing the construction of fish farm, we must know the consideration of essential for the site selection of the fish farm, that is topography is very important. Topography means shape of land. So ground should neither be too flat nor too hilly. That is, topography or shape of land is the first important consideration in the selection of site. So we must select such a type of ground that should neither be too flat nor too hilly. So which ground is ideal for this purpose? So ideal is a slight depression with high land on three sides and a narrow outlet on the fourth side. So, and again the ground should have natural slope. Suppose any ground have such a natural slope, so we can remove the water or drain the ponds without any extra expenditure of energy. Then second one important point, soil. Soil plays an important role with regard to the fertility of fish pond. So which type of soil is suitable for this fish farm construction? That is, soil must have capacity to hold water. That is, the soil of a fish pond must have ability to hold water, because for this purpose the clay soil is very suitable. Soil must have the capacity to hold water, so the clay soil is suitable. Soil should be rich in nutrients. Second one important point for the soil, that is, soil should be rich in nutrients. A good soil on which the crop may grow well is considered a nutrient rich soil. Which soil is called as nutrient rich soil? That is, a good soil on which the crops may grow well is considered a nutrient rich soil. The soil on which the crops have been grown many times becomes poor in nutrient. So we must understand this point of soil. Soil should be rich in nutrient. pH should be between 7.2 to 9. That is, a slightly alkaline condition of the soil is very important for the fish construction. The pH of the soil should be in the range of 7.2 to 9. That is, a slightly alkaline soil is very useful for this purpose, because acidic content of the soil may prove toxic to the survival of the fish. Similarly, too much alkalinity also leads to poor productivity. So the range should be between 7.2 to 9. Depth should be about 1.5 meter. So these are some important points regarding to the soil. Now the third important point, that is water supply. So availability of adequate supply of water with sufficient quantity near the fish farm is very important. The quality and the quantity of water required for fish culture is very important, and there are some certain fish requires large amount of fresh and well oxygenated water, while some require less oxygen and lesser amount of water. So constant level of water must be maintained in the ponds. So fish requires large amount and well oxygenated water. So construction of ponds should be near the dependable source of water like lakes, reservoirs, springs, rivers, well, etc. These are the sources of water. Lakes, reservoirs, springs, rivers, wells. These are the sources of water. So we must construct the pond near of these dependable sources of water. Small streams to be avoided because the water carries heavy silt and reduce fertility. So we must avoid these small streams. Muddy water has to be settled in a separate ponds. So muddy water has to be settled in a separate pond before supplied to the ponds. So the greenish water is rich in food. So about water, that is very clear water is since poor in nutrients. It requires pre-fertilization. The muddy water has to be settled in a separate ponds before it is supplied to the fish pond. Greenish water indicates a rich food for the growth of fish, while the brownish water indicates the acidic character. So we must select any one of the source of water supply, that is lakes, springs, rivers, canals, etc. Again, they are having the layout of the fish pond. So before starting the construction, the layout of the plans have to be drawn for the location, design and the number of various types of ponds. Before construction, the layout of plant must drawn for location, design and number of ponds. Size depends upon the purpose of the farm. The large ponds, which is called as complete fish farm, which is having the fishes are bred there, the breeding of the fishes takes place in that farm, eggs are hatched, fries are reared, fingerlings are raised to marketable size. All these ponds, whenever available in that particular farm, that farm is called as a complete fish farm. That is all ponds are available. That is, there is having rearing pond, breeding pond, hatching pond, marketing pond, stocking, all these ponds whenever available, that fish pond is called as complete fish farm. And the second type of fish farm in which there is having in that purpose, in second type of fish farming, the fries and fingerlings can be taken from hatcheries. They are having different hatcheries. From the hatcheries, the fries and fingerlings are taken and reared in the farm to the marketable size. So in the second type, which is called as, we can also call as incomplete fish farm, in that fish farm, the fries and fingerlings are taken from hatcheries, different breeding places, and rears them in the farm to the marketable size, or grown up to the marketable size. That is a second incomplete fish farming is also found. So these are some important factors about the construction and maintenance of the fish farm.